Welcome to Slime Media. This right here is my quick reaction to the new Michael B. Jordan movie Creed 3 trailer. As you all know, this is Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut as Creed, as playing Apollo Creed's son, Adonis Creed, in the Creed 3 movie and all that. And of course, in this movie, there will be no Rocky. This is the first movie in the Rocky franchise film that won't include Sylvester Stallone. He will not be a part of this at all. He said it after the second one came out. He felt like they written off his character properly. He felt like they did his character justice, and it's time to talk about Adonis Creed. Let Michael B. Jordan handle this along with the Adonis Creed character stand on his own and everything. So they just dropped the trailer. I think not last night, but yesterday. They just dropped the trailer yesterday morning, I believe to say on YouTube and everywhere on all platforms of the new Creed 3 movie. And wow, it's a banger. Like this trailer, man, this movie looks good. Of course, everybody talks about Jonathan Majors playing the character Damien. Looks so jacked, looks so swole. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and all that. And of course, people talk about the Marvel characters like Killmonger versus Kang and everything like that. Because almost every actor's in a Marvel movie now. Because Marvel's the hot thing right now. As you see from my background right here, I'm a big Marvel fan. So, yeah, man, like, oh man, like so the movie looks good. Like pretty much, I like the synopsis of this movie. Everybody made a joke saying maybe he's Clubber Lang's son. He's Clubber Lang's son. I'm like, come on now. I knew this is not like a comic booky movie. Like, oh, it's gonna be the sons of every father or something like that. Like, and all that. That made sense what they did with Ivan Drago and everything. With Drago's son, and everything like that. That made sense and all that because that pretty much would put the story together and everything like that. Because what happened to Adonis's father and everything like that, but come on now, Clubber Lang's son and have I forgot the other character from the Rocky Five, the one that everybody doesn't like, have his son in it. Like, come on now, we ain't gonna do all that now. Like, they ain't even do all that. Let's make the story make sense and all that, because then it's like you just putting out anything. You make him Clubber Lang's son, but and all that. But no, like this character Damon that Jonathan Majors plays is a dude from Adonis past. What it looks like, they were both locked up together, and looks like something where he took the charge for Adonis or something like that. Like Adonis was able to get off scot free, and he the one took the charge for him and everything like that. So it's kind of like saying I was like his big homie, like big brother, was like real close, like brothers. That was his homie, and he ended up taking the charge. But 18 years. So I'm like, how you get him prison for that? Being in prison for that long, 18 years was for murder or something like that. Ain't no telling. Of course, we'll find out more in the movie, and on the movie comes out to figure out what happened and everything like that. Maybe that Adonis do something and Damien just took the charge for him and everything like that. So so like I don't know, but like I said, it's shaping up to be real good. But looks like something like that happened. Now Damien is out of prison. He feels like he feels Adonis owes him something and everything like that. Because we always talk about this. Everybody's like, when somebody comes home from prison, they always get more rewarded when they come home and everything like that. So more than when they locked up per se. Is like they always get more rewarded when they come home. So the instance of that is like him coming home, but sometimes people want him coming home. He feels like he wants a handout. He feel like he deserves something because he's looking and seeing what Adonis is, his big time superstar, boxing superstar now, and everything like that. So of course he feels like, hey, I deserve this. That should have been me. Because in the trailer he says you watching somebody live your life in a cell and watch somebody live your life and everything like that. And all that. Which of course none of this was a handed to Adonis. Of course he had his own stuff and everything else he had going on. This was definitely not handed to him or anything like that. He had to work hard for it and everything before he got the Creed name, before he was able to like become this star and everything like that. And being, like I said, he didn't even know his father or anything like that. So he had to work hard for it and everything like that. But he got what Damien felt like he deserved and everything like that. Because Damien, like I said, Damien just feels like he's indebted to what Adonis owes him something for doing it, taking that charge or whatever it was from when they were kids and everything like that. And we all know about that and everything. Feel guilty, you feel like you owe somebody something that looked out for you back in the day, so you feel you gotta do so much for them. So that guilt and everything. And Wood Harris' character talks about it in the movie as well. Let go of your guilt, let go of everything. So it looks like something with the storyline to me. I can see in the first round, I feel like when they first fight, I feel like definitely I feel like Damien's gonna beat Adonis, and then it's something where like maybe like we see in the trailer, Adonis goes back to his old juvenile detention center area and everything like that, where maybe he has to go there, go back everywhere else to get the motivation again. Kind of like the storyline of what happened with Sylvester Stallone's character Rocky going against Mr. T. Clubber Lang in Rocky 4. Yes, it was no Rocky. Yeah, Rocky 3. Rocky 3. I forgot about that. Rocky 3 when he had to go to Apollo to get back the game and everything like that because he had become this big superstar. He had gotten soft and everything like that and all that everybody was saying. So he didn't have that hunger anymore and all that. So something where, first he lost the title and everything, along with his training ended up dying. So he had to go to Apollo to train him and get better and get motivated and everything like that. So it has layers of what happened in the Rocky 3 movie and all that and everything. So it's a combination of that along with Creed with his own franchise as well and everything. So that makes sense. I feel like that's where the storyline is going to go on predicting. Like, it'll be something where Damien beats him in the first round and when they first fight and everything because because Adonis's guilt and everything like that. So he just feels like, oh man, and everything like that. He loses, but then he has to go back and get the game and everything and learn, go back to his roots literally and all that and learn the hunger and what made him the champion he was and all that. And then he of course ends up being Damien. That's what I feel like what his story probably is going to go in this movie, the way it's looking. So, and all that. So, and everything. Even Tessa Thompson's character, like, she's the first time. She's not really for him fighting all the time and fighting, but even she says, you got to fight this guy and everything. So something maybe Damien does or something like that, something happens where he feels like, yo, you got to fight this dude. It does look like he does kill this guy or something like that in the ring when they fight or something like that. So, I don't know, but, like I said, man, the trailer looks good. I've seen this trailer, I think, 6 times now, man. Dissected and everything. And I'm like, man, this is one of my most anticipated movies that's coming out next year. That's a non-superhero film. It's the Creed movie because I've been waiting for this to come out. I didn't like the second one like that. I thought it was okay, but didn't care for the second one like that. I definitely enjoyed the first one. The first one came out. So I'm definitely liking this. So the third one, like, it will be good. This goes back to a little bit how the first one went with the roots and everything like that. So I feel like I'm definitely going to enjoy this third one. For sure. And like I said, it's Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. And I'm a big Michael B. Jordan fan. I've been watching him since the Chronicles, or even all the way back to Hardball when I first saw him at Hardball. I've watched him since then, along when he was on The Wire also as well. So, like I said, I can't wait for it. This is one of my most anticipated movies that's coming out next year, for sure. That's a non-superhero movie that's coming out next year. Of course, it's a bunch of other superhero movies that coming out next year. I'm definitely going to be excited about seeing. But this is probably going to be one of the non-superhero movies I'm most anticipated to see. So, like I always say, if you like the content, please don't hesitate to like the subscribe button. This is Sly Media. This right here is my trailer review on Creed 3. Like I said, stay tuned for me tomorrow night when I do my review on Black Adam along with the TV show Atlanta. So y'all stay tuned for that. But y'all have a good night. Enjoy life as always. This is Sly Media. I'm out.